I was thrilled to hear about the very creative ideas the police have to keep young people engaged, challenged, off the streets and doing things for their community. And these awards are a wonderful development of that. The theory is that in the olden days, when we lived in villages, everybody felt part of their own community. Everybody knew each other, they knew each other's business, they knew what kind of lives they led, and so there was a real feeling of engagement across the generations and in every way. And now what's happened, it is felt that we've become much more isolated, and schools are, in a sense, communities on their own. Sometimes, you know, there isn't a strong link between the school and the community, and sometimes people worry that young people may end up on street corners, frightening older people, not having enough to occupy themselves, and so on. So I think anything that builds these links is a good thing, and anything that celebrates the achievements of young people within their community is a wonderful thing. But I think teachers themselves are looking outside the school playground, outside the school walls, and are aware that if they can build bridges between the generations and between the school and the community, it's in everyone's interests. And these awards are obviously encouraging those projects. Many of them fall into categories of things that are already being taught in school, but they just have that extra bit of imagination and application. I could give you some for instances. Young people involved in a sort of business scheme where they're learning how to draw up accounts, how to spend money wisely, what happens if you get into debt. Now that has obvious applications in later life, but it obviously links them also with business in the community. There are sporting projects which obviously link into what the community wants to do, often sharing resources with the community, but also increase the skill and the adventure for the children themselves. I would say get involved, A, because it's fun, you will enjoy it and your students will enjoy it. B, because it's good for, I won't say the big society, but for the community in which you live. It will strengthen your work, and at the end of it you can look back and see what you've achieved with real pleasure. And I'm sure there will be concrete results. I think you'll see it in the lives of the young people you teach. That's why you're in the job. I know that's why your job, and I want to celebrate your achievements in your job.